Like, man, what in the world have we done?
What have we done?
Yeah. Hey, y'all.
Howdy.
We are going to look at some cows. Hang on. Hey, y'all.
Hey.
We're going to go look at some cows.
We're going on an adventure. You just told them right up front what we're doing.
Yeah, that's okay.
Should be more like, hey guys, we're going somewhere and we have the trailer with us.
What could we be doing? Yeah. We stopped at the local Amish store to pick up our bulk foods order. We have Kylie with us because she's the animal whisperer.
She's our cow whisperer
guru. Whatever that means. All right, let's go look at some cows.
We did something, y'all.
You see this trailer moving around? We did 3 Jersey cows. 2 are first-time fresheners. 1 is almost 4. The one crazy good deal.
It's polled, meaning she doesn't have horns.
And she's registered.
And her sire was A2A2, so there's a very good chance she's A2A2. They aren't tested A2A2. We are going to test them.
Yep. But this guy's been using A2A2 bulls for years.
Yeah.
Like many years. So there's very good odds that these girls are A2A2. So we've got halters. I hope they fit.
Oh, bless you.
But I don't think these girls have ever had halters on them. No. So we're going to put halters on. They're not wild.
No, they're very friendly. They just haven't been.
They're also not used to being handled like our milk cows are. Like,
I mean, they
up
touch
close
their udders and
personal.
stuff, obviously, but they're not like pets.
They don't want
like
you to come pet them and stuff. So we're going to have to work with them. Hence the halters. I want to make sure. Yeah, look over here. Kylie's holding a cookie.
Cookie's looking away now.
Yep. Hey, Cookie.
Are they not going to fit?
It's on, but it's tight.
Okay, well then, I would take it off then.
Yeah.
Alright, so the halters are a no-go.
Right. Let me out this door, please.
Okay, alright.
All 3 line up.
They're ready.
They were standing there letting me touch them.
Yeah, I mean, they're very, they seem to have really great.
They've been through a lot all of a sudden.
They have good manners.
They do have very good manners. Hey, girls. Come on off, girls. Good girls. All right, you can let Cookie go, Kylie. The darkest one with the big udder, she is almost 4, but not quite 4 years old. And then this one down here is another heifer. And the heifers are a little smaller, frame-wise and weight-wise right now. Very calm cows, especially considering what they just rode for an hour and a half. And they've never been trailered.
Looks like we're going to be doing herd shares.
Herd shares, here we come.
Alright, y'all, it is the next day.
It is.
We didn't get any footage last night of milking.
It was a fiasco.
That's the exact word I was going to use.
I was preparing for the worst, hoping for the best. Glad I prepared for the worst. It wasn't the worst, but it was about 65% towards the worst. Yeah. But none of these girls are aggressive.
Oh no.
But none of them have been like handled. They're used to coming in as a herd, you know, walking into the milk parlor.
They're friendly and inquisitive.
Yeah, they are.
She's skittish.
She's the most skittish one.
We named her Dahlia. Lydia named her. She's skittish.
Yep.
Hey, Mabel.
This one's the easiest to deal with, Mabel. We named her Mabel. She's really sweet. And then over here, we named her Sadie because she looks like our old cow Sadie that we used to have.
Yes.
That we lost. So we named her, the kids want to name her Sadie because she reminded them of Sadie. And she's pretty easygoing, pretty easy to deal with.
Yeah, she is.
Definitely Mabel's the easiest, but we've had them less than 24 hours. So
yes.
I think this morning, I didn't come out and milk. They milked this morning. They let me rest. Thank you.
So the mistake I made yesterday was bringing them in, turning them loose in the bottom pasture with my other dairy girls, assuming that they would follow. I didn't make the assumption. I just hoped that they would follow Cookie in, and it just didn't work out just like that. It wasn't horrible, but it took about 3 hours yesterday evening to milk all 4 cows.
And a lot of that time was spent catching them and getting them into the barn.
stanchion. Yeah.
The actual milking, once we got them in the stanchion, they're
great. Yeah.
Good. They're great. So it's just they've never been haltered, they've never been led. they've never been here.
They're used to going with all the other cows that are already trained.
With, you know,
so it's just a
hundreds of
retraining.
cows, and they come here and they're with like just a couple.
Yeah, it's a retraining process. But this morning, much better, much better. I did catch them all back up. Jack and I put this pen together this morning. We've got them right here at the barn, and they're going to live in here until they get used to the routine, because I am not going 300 yards away to catch them and coax them back to the barn again.
I expect within, I mean, less than a week they'll be fine.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm sure just within a couple of days.
Well, this morning, Kylie was able to coax Mabel into the stanchion this morning without any issues at all. Sadie was a little bit harder to get in than Mabel, and then Dahlia was much easier than last night, but she was still a little bit of a bear to get into the stanchion. Once she was in there, she was pretty good.
She got her halter around her neck.
Yeah, she likes to go back and forth. I really need to get them trained to lead, and I think once we get them trained to this whole deal and coming in and milking, then I'll just maybe hook them up to a post out here and tie them up for a few hours each day to get them used to the halters not going anywhere. You can pull on it all you want, but you're not going to budge it, and that's the best way to halter break a cow. And we might even put some lead rope halters on them and let them wear them around, and that helps, because when they step on it, it pulls their head down. They realize, oh, I can't go anywhere.
That's how we train calves. I
yeah,
mean, they're usually train
just a little while. Yeah. So we might do something like that. We got Rusty in here. If you see him, old big boy here.
They like him
because we think Sadie is either coming in heat or going out of heat. I'm not sure. We want to get them bred one at a time, space them out about a month each. So if we see him cover her, he's coming back out, going back with the beef girls, and then we'll
wait a month or so.
Wait a month and then put them back, because we'd like to stagger their breeding one a month, and that way we are never out of milk.
Yep.
So.
But
this is exciting, y'all.
I will say, the two younger ones that this is their first time, they are on the very thin side.
Yes.
And he was aware of that, the guy we bought him from. He said, you know, and the ideal setting when they're out with all those cows, they're fighting for feed and not getting as much and things like that. So here we can focus on each
individual
cow
needs
in feeding them and getting them
back into the good condition. Yeah.
And I think it won't take too long.
No.
We're going to be feeding them alfalfa and alpha hay. Or alpha hay instead of alfalfa pellets.
Yeah.
We were going to get some alpha hay and the feed we have, and just really focus on conditioning them. So.
Yeah, I think it's going to work out well.
They give a lot of milk.
I was a little bit out last night. I was like, man, what in the world have we done?
What have we done?
Yeah, but this morning I felt much better about it. I prayed a lot this morning before I got up. I was like, God, it's just got to go better, please. And it did. It went much better. We got, what, 8.5 gallons of milk this morning out of the 3?
That's not even counting Cookie.
Yeah, that's not counting Cookie.
Her milk yet, because she's still in colostrum and she's still got the calf on her 24/7.
Yep. So 3.5 gallons of milk is pretty awesome. So
that's a lot.
Or 8.5 gallons, not 3.5. One
Cookie
of Sadie gave 3.5 gallons and three cups.
Yeah.
So we knew she was a big producer.
Yeah.
But
and then Cookie, we're milking her out twice a day just because we want to keep her production up until we pull the calf. And she's been giving over a gallon with the calf twice a day with the calf on.
Right.
24/7. Careful, Lydia, don't fall.
Yeah, don't walk on this. We got some corral panels laying here on the ground Lydia's playing on. But anyway, we are going to the post office to mail
the A2A2 testing off.
Yep.
Rusty's got mailed and they've received it. I can check the status, and of course the results aren't back. They say to give them 15 business days. Now I will say, when we mailed Gertie's years ago, I mean, it's been over 4 years now, hers took 3 days to come back. So I don't expect it to come back in 3 days, but hopefully it won't be a full 15. And then we're going to mail off these 3 girls A2 testing
this morning,
and there's a really good chance that they are all A2. So
yeah.
A2. So we'll find that out and we'll let you guys know when we do. But we are in the herd share. I think we said that already.
Yes, we're in the herd share business. We're not operating yet. What you doing now, little wifey?
I'm gardening. I was getting ready to pick some squashes.
There's your container.
My first yellow squash of the year.
Yummy.
I had a couple of those white scallop squash, and they're really good. And I'm thinking that maybe we can do something for dinner with these. We roasted a couple chickens. I don't know what we're doing with them yet, but we could have a homegrown meal. And those are always my favorite. And I'm going to go over here and pick cucumbers, because I think there's quite a few ready, and I have some that I've had in the cooler for several days that I need to get them pickled, so I can leave that one another day or two. So I'm gonna go over here and check these cucumbers. That was a few more cucumbers than I thought were up here. So, and then we got some of these little cucamelons or sour gherkins. We've been putting them in our refrigerator pickle brine, so we haven't tasted any pickle yet. I tasted them fresh and I thought they were really good. So we have a couple of these that are gonna be snacks, and then the rest I'm gonna go ahead and just pickle the rest of these, and I think I'm gonna be making some more dill chips because we really like them a lot. The recipe that I finally tweaked to near perfection, I think, if I do say so myself. I really love it. But anyways, guys, thanks for hanging out with us as we got these cows, and we may seem a little crazy. Maybe we are, maybe we aren't. We appreciate y'all. If you're not already subscribed to our channel, please go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a video. Give us a thumbs up so YouTube will know that you're enjoying this, and please comment below. We'll catch you on the next one.